Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Sports Nation. It's time for our nah of the day. This nah goes out to Rick Pitino and his request for another chance. The former Louisville head coach is still maintaining his innocence, and he wants another chance. In a lengthy interview with the Washington Post, he gives a detailed account of why he had no knowledge of a $100,000 payment from Adidas to the father of a recruit. Although an FBI agent back in September swore in court that Pitino is on a wiretap facilitating the deal. Remember this denial from Pitino back in October. He sat down with our Jay Billis.
One of the toughest things you have to do, and I hope you never do it, is take a lie detector test. You have a blood pressure machine, you're wired up, and I was asked two questions. I said, and I want you to ask me if any other recruits in my tenure were ever given anything. And he said, that's not what we're here for. We're here for, did you have any knowledge of the Bowen family getting any money? Did you have any knowledge of an Adidas transaction? And I answered absolutely not on both questions and passed the lie detector test. So I had no knowledge of any of this.
So, nah to your lack of knowledge and innocence, and nah as you continue to blame others. This is not the first time or second time that Pitino has found himself in non-compliant circumstances. In 2009, it was the sex extortion scandal. In 2015, it was the escorts for hire for the recruits. And now it's allegedly paying for recruits. How many chances does someone with great talent and ability get? When does it become unfair? We see really good college coaches losing their jobs for having a few bad seasons, and oftentimes they rarely get a chance to rebound or land another great gig. And for me, that just isn't fair. If Pitino, who says he's hired an agent and he's already talking to several schools about leading their programs, gets another chance, we really need to ask ourselves, how do we break up the fraternity of forgiveness? Let's repeat this again. How do we break up that fraternity of forgiveness that lets off offenders for no reason while others get cast aside? All right, folks, now it's time for winners and losers. You know how I feel about Pitino, but we're going to do winner, mental edge. Last night, LeBron was at the line in a two-point game when Fred VanVleet grabbed LeBron's arm twice and reached out for love, gave him a high five. Fred VanVleet, fanboying or playing mind games? What do you think? Demetrius, our producer, is really angry about this.
Definitely mind games. You saw Jason Terry last night do this to DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, he still is.
Yeah.
That's what he do. And what LeBron did is he played a mind game back. Oh, you want to dap me up? Let's dap up properly.
Well, you thought it was something totally different.
Yeah, I really thought that he was like, man, I'm playing with LeBron James.
Yeah,
and it was like
I like him.
Like, you know, football players after games immediately want to get the jersey.
Exactly.
That's the soccer thing, yeah.
I thought that he was a fan. I literally, because I think they're in awe of him. I think most of them are in. No? You can't do that.
It's hard
apparently.
for me to believe that a guy who wasn't drafted, who's been in the league for like a year and a half, is all of a sudden now
competitive, man.
trying to be like the mentalist.
All right, so exactly. Loser embellishment, Chilean soccer player. Jean Meneses, if I got that out, did nothing to help the reputation of soccer players worldwide. Take a look at this flop. So, you know, I had to have this explained to me, you know why he did it, right? Because he's safe when he's in the box. And I may be saying that incorrectly, but he is safe when he's in the box, so he gets a kick, which means he's going to get a guaranteed point. So he's like, wait, hold on. Let me just fall on the ball.
Well,
you know?
This is obviously a move that he's rehearsed. Now, I'm not sure if he does it in front of the mirror or not, but this is not his first time making this move.
Yeah, clearly. It was just so obvious. I mean, you know, like.
Yeah, you play soccer.
I used to play soccer, and I used to do that exact same flop, but I was just joking when I did it. I didn't actually do it on purpose.
All right, loser, one and done. I hate to see this. Serena Williams knocked out of the Miami Open in the first round by Naomi Osaka. She actually won the BNP Paribas Open, which is Indian Wells. So meanwhile, that's a good thing for the young lady coming up. But 13 months off of her childbirth, LZ, surprised Serena knocked out in the first round?
Not surprised by that, but more upset with the WTA because they haven't figured out yet how not to punish female players for having babies. You go, you get pregnant, you leave tour to give birth, and then your ranking's not automatically protected, which is the reason why Serena was facing the Indian Wells winner so early anyway. Her ranking wasn't protected.
That makes sense.
Her ranking should be protected?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm going to put a pin in that and come back. Winner execution. 2 points at the line in a Brazilian basketball game.
This week is amazing.
So watch this this free throw that this throw he misses on purpose. I don't know. What do you think?
Wow.
That's amazing. Is that right?
It is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen. Because
buzzer beater.
In order to miss that free throw like that, like Stack said, you must have put some spin on it or something.
I mean,
like how?
Spin
on it.
I mean, it's one thing to miss the free throw.
Spin on the show. We're done.
Exactly where the rebound's
Thank you for joining us. It's
hitting the shot's the easy part.
Thank you, Amin.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Amin.